Today's video is going to be about Poland, but first, guys, please help me and do something. For you to encourage me to make more content, I am calling and begging on you to like this video. The reason is because if you like the video, YouTube is going to recommend the video to some other people who are looking for similar content like this. And this video is going to be about requirements to study in this European Union country or a member of the Schengen zone. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. So guys, today's video I want to talk about some documents that you need in order to study in Poland. Now, if you have been doubting where is Poland, Poland is a country in Europe. It is also a member of the European Union. Poland is equally a member of the Schengen zone. Poland is bordered by Germany and Czech Republic and so many other countries. So that is just a brief description. Now, if you are not from a rich family, if you have been finding it difficult to go to the Americas, the Australias, the Canadas, and maybe the New Zealands, or maybe the Denmark, or the other big countries you all know, which are not that very cheap or maybe affordable, I would suggest that you should be looking at Poland. But again, you should pay attention to the fact that the embassy or the appointments at the level of the embassy, it's relatively difficult, especially if you are coming from West and Central Africa, especially those going to Nigeria to book appointment from there. I know there is a lot of hurdle, but I would always say that check the embassy's website, all right? And because I don't know how the system of booking appointment is, but the reason I decided to talk about Poland is because it is relatively easy, all right, to get admissions. It is somehow not very difficult to get a visa if you have the appointment, and again, it is very affordable to migrate to Poland. All right, it's not like you need a very heavy bank account, or maybe you need maybe some blocked account, or maybe some heavy amounts like in Canada, because just applying to a Canadian university you need to have at least 10,000 Canadian dollars for living costs. But that is already, is it 4 point something million? With that money you can go to Poland, all right, or maybe more, you can go to Poland. So please consider Poland. Now I will be talking about some documents and a list of some universities you could consider for moving to Poland. If you want to apply to schools in Poland, you should be checking WSBC universities, the University of Wrocław, the University of Krakow, the University of Warsaw. All right, there are a lot of them. You can even have the Technical University in Wrocław, Poznan, Krakow. Check universities in these cities. All right, there are a lot of them in there. Also remember that application procedures and admission requirements are not the same. Okay, now let's go to the documents, common documents that you need despite any level, or maybe it doesn't really matter what program you are applying to. I'm here to talk about masters, bachelors, and PhD students. All right, some documents may not be the same. They may not be the same for PhD students because of course you need a proposal. But if you really want to study in Poland, then you should be looking at documents like a CV. A CV is the curriculum vitae. You just need to show them your CV to know what is available. Again, remember that you don't necessarily need the Polish language to study in Poland. Yes, you don't need the Polish language. And do you need the Polish language to work in Poland as an international student? No, you don't need that. But again, studying the language is highly recommended, all right, recommendable. Is it recommended or recommendable? Anyways, English is no man's made. Like I said, I would support the idea, or I would say that, or encourage you, if you have the possibility to study any foreign language in any foreign land, please do so. All right, then the next document you need is your motivation letter, or your statement of purpose, or letter of intent, or how you can call it. But in all, you need this document because it is like a gateway. It is in this document that you are going to explain to the officials that you actually want to study this program. This is why you are choosing the program. This is what the program is going to help you do back home. These are some of the advantages of the program that will help you pursue your dreams or your career. You need to explain all of this here and why you want to move to Poland and stuff like that. All right, a lot of universities will ask for these requirements, but some will not ask for these requirements. I know schools that If you apply there, they may not ask you for a motivation, they may not ask you for a CV, but of course the English requirement is very recommended. But most schools, all right, not like maybe 60%, most around 80 to 90% in Poland will not ask you for an English proficiency, all right? Like maybe bring the IELTS exam, bring the TOEFL score, bring the Duolingo, bring the Cambridge exam. No, they will not ask you for this requirement. Most of the time, you may just have the possibility, or you may just want to get your YX certificate, your GCO levels, your A levels, English proficiency from your university to prove that you actually studied in English. All right, a lot of schools in Poland will do this. Always make sure you send emails to the admissions team. All right, it's very, very important. Again, the next documents I will talk about are your degree certificates or your educational credentials. If you are applying for a bachelor's degree, then you may just need your YX certificate. If you are going in for a master's degree, your YX, WESI, is it NECO or NAPTEC, GCO levels, advanced level, depending on the country in which you are coming from. Okay, if you are coming from Cameroon, then you may not need all the WESI, the WAEC, and all the rest that Nigerians and Ghanaians and probably Liberians, they are going to be showing to the embassy. All right, so if you are going for master's degree, then you equally need to show that you actually have a bachelor's, and of course the transcript and the degree or the diploma must be available. It's very important. The transcript must have all the grades you have done, all the courses and stuff like that. All right, a complete transcript, that is what I mean. Then this same degree certificate, HND can also go, but note that your HND may not be accepted into most masters programs in Poland. Yeah, I think this is what you have to pay attention to. If you have HND and you want to study a master's degree, I would recommend you get in touch with the school first. Don't apply before getting in touch to them. First of all, reach out to them and ask if you can actually submit an application before you go ahead to do the application. All right, it's very important. Now, one very important thing you should note is that as an international student who wants to study in Poland, please, all these certificates I just mentioned, all right, you have to like legalize the certificates. Remember, in most of my videos, if you check this YouTube channel, you are going to realize that I have always been emphasizing on you or on the fact that degree certificates have to be legalized. Yes, most of the time you may go to the school websites, they may not mention that, but I would say that if you intend to study in Poland, please get your documents legalized. Take them to the Ministry of Education, Nigerians, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then to the Polish embassy. Let them legalize them. Okay, let them authenticate and legalize them. Then those who are not Nigerians, take them, like for Cameroonians, you have to take them to your school. First of all, from your school, all right, your school have to confirm that, certify it. Then you take them to the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs. This is for Nigerians. Then from there to the Polish embassy. Now for Cameroonians, from your school, you have to take them, like documents from the University of Boya, you have to take them directly from the University of Boya to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. All right, they have a section at the governor's office in Bonanjo in Douala, so you have to consider all of this. Other nationalities you have, I think Pakistanis and Indians, they have a particular way they do legalization of their documents. Chinese students and Vietnamese students as well. All right, so it depends on where you are coming from. So please make sure you legalize the documents at the level of the various embassies. There are schools, if you do just a Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs, then they may not even want you to do the Polish embassy, because they understand that most African countries especially have the Polish embassy in their home country, so they know that doing the Education and Foreign Affairs Ministry is enough for them to give you admissions, because they know that when you go to the embassy you will still need to do what is called the legalization, right? So please get to work. Remember, before I forget this, remember that another advantage for you studying in Polish universities is that they may not ask you a lot of money, like I said, for tuition deposit like in Canadian colleges and universities. Polish universities, maximum they will ask you, I think maximum they will ask you to pay is maybe 2,500 euros per semester, or some schools will charge per academic year. All right, but most common schools, or let's say most of the times, you will find programs that will ask for a deposit of maximum 1,500, 1,000, 1,500 per semester. In Poland, you are going to be paying per semester or per year. All right. Some schools charge 3,000, 3,500 euros per year, while others charge like 2,000, 1,500, 2,000 euros per semester. So you are going to decide where you are going and what you really want to do. All right, that is for the deposit. Now let's go to reference letters. Some schools will equally ask for reference letters, like I think the University of Warsaw or the University of Wrocław. No, Wrocław doesn't ask for that, but Warsaw may ask for it. All right, and remember, different programs may be having different requirements, so you need to pay attention to certain details when you are doing application to study in Poland, guys. Remember, these are requirements you need to study in Poland. I'm not talking about visa requirements. I'm talking about documents you need in order to apply for universities or schools in Poland, right? Now, always make sure you target places like Warsaw, Poznan, Wrocław, Krakow, all right? Some people usually say that it's good to go to maybe Szczecin, but I think looking at bigger universities will be an advantage for you, because remember, you still need a job to do as an international student, because the visa given to you, the national D visa, permits you to work. All right, I have a friend in Poland who works and go to school. It's not difficult, it's not that easy, but you need to put in the work, guys. So that is what you need to know. Now, English proficiency, like I said before, most schools may not ask for it. And most schools, just the fact that you are coming from an African country like Nigeria and Cameroon, they may not ask for it. All right, but some schools will really want you to demonstrate that. In fact, a lot of schools in Poland don't really put English proficiency, or maybe they are not like insisting that you must show these documents like the IELTS or the TOEFL score. They are not really interested in that. All right, so you have to note this. Then again, remember, there is an application fee. Like I said, most schools in Poland will charge you an application fee, but it's not too much money. It's around 18 euros or maybe maximum 22 euros. That should be how many? 85 Polish zloty. Most schools will ask for 85 Polish zloty, all right, for application fee. Some schools will even ask you to apply for free. Then maybe after you get admissions, you now pay a registration fee. Then you pay a deposit, all right, your tuition deposit. Most private schools in Poland are like that. They don't really charge for an application fee, but when you get admissions, you are going to pay around, is it 200 or 250 euros or so for administrative fee. Then you pay a tuition deposit for most private schools in Poland. Then we have talked about almost everything. I think you need also the data page of your international passport, all right. You need the passport data page where it has your face, your names, and everything. They need to see it. Then the passport photographs as well. You need passport photographs, because I remember 2 years ago, I was doing an application for somebody and I had to submit passport photograph. Yeah, you need passport photographs as well to upload, because they will use the passport photograph for your student identity card. It's very important, right? In another video, I'm going to talk about the documents you need for visa application, and I will talk about some other things. Then I will do some videos for an update for proof of funds, because proof of funds, like I said, it usually fluctuates. Okay, so that is what you should know. I'm going to do an update about that. I hope you love this video. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to share the video, like the video as well, so that we can get recommendations from YouTube. Please like the video. Thank you so much. Till we meet again in another one. Peace.